Hey, how's it going? My name's Joe, and today I wanted to talk about connecting with others. Mark Goulston talks about mirror neuron receptor deficit. Now, what is mirror neuron receptor deficit, and why do you care? Well, mirror neurons. When you see a TV show character in an awkward situation, they're about to ask someone out and, they're really awkward, or maybe they're about to slip on a banana peel or something, something bad's going to happen and you know it and you can feel it in your body. That's mirror neurons. Now, because we're in such an overwhelmingly influencing world, we're constantly weaving in and out of all the experiences, all the influences, bus schedules, bosses, managers, we're constantly mirroring the world. And because of that, Mark Goulston theorizes that creates mirror neuron receptor deficit. So because we're busy mirroring the world and being influenced by the world, it creates this hunger, this desire to feel mirrored ourselves, to feel understood ourselves. So what does that mean for you? Well, that's a good question. You see, I think people in general, myself included, we're the center of our own universes. When you're in a conversation, you find yourself saying, what does this mean about me, though? How does this make sense with my life? How can I use this information? And it's easy to slip into that. In fact, I think it's the default. And to step out of that, I think, is difficult. It takes emotional labor to consider, someone else's life in a deep way, in a meaningful way. Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you? Good. It's very shallow. And that's the way it is most of the time. However, if you're able to take that emotional labor on yourself, if you're able to step into someone else's world, someone else's shoes and say, hey, how's it going? No, really. You immediately create a connection to that person by stepping into their shoes and really understanding where they're coming from, really getting a sense of what they're thinking about, what they're worried about, what they think is coming, what they believe, and feeling what they're feeling, having that empathy. When you do that, you feel an intrinsic need of everyone in the world. And I would wager to say the thing most missing in this world is appreciation and understanding. I've always said the person that's giving the back massage is the one that needs the back massage the most. And that's us. So if you're able to take that step, that initiative, and take it upon yourself to understand that person, you open up the deepest connection with someone else. If you want to meet someone new, if you want to get a job, if you want to, come out of an argument with, all your hair still in your head, it all comes down to understanding that person. If you really want to help someone, I would wager the best way is to understand them in some situations. How does this help you? How does this benefit you? And what can you do? Well, let's say you've got a friend and she's not feeling too hot, and you see the situation that they're in, and you think, if they did this and then this and then this, and then this, that it would get them right out of it. It would totally make sense, and they wouldn't have to worry about it anymore, and they wouldn't have to keep complaining. So I would wager to say that you've tried this, and how's it worked for you? I would also wager to say not so well. See, I would say that maybe your friend wanted to be understood more than they wanted advice. So the next time that you're in a job interview, or you're in an argument, or you want to help a friend, try really getting a sense of their lives. Instead of giving the person that you want to help the logical list of, oh, you should start eating right and get a job and go to the gym and then, start taking omega-3s, which you should probably do. But take a moment and understand them. And not just understand them as a technique. No, I mean really get in there, look them in the eyes, feel what they're feeling, probe them for more, get them to give you the whole story, really get in there. And that connection that you will create with them, that care that you'll show, that sign that you're a companion in their life struggle, that there's someone there that in the world that understands them, that's probably the biggest amount of help you could ever get. And I would wager to say that if you do that you'll become the most interesting person, one of the most interesting people that they've ever met. This was definitely a hard talk to give because I could talk for hours about it, and I wanted to keep it short and practical here. So I wanted to thank you for listening to this talk, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.